Traditional language education focuses on textbooks and rote memorization. For displaced populations dealing with trauma and immediate survival needs, these rigid methods often fail. To replace outdated instruction, we will use the Language Integration Blueprint, a step-by-step framework for personalized, community-led education. Before starting, you must secure 3 prerequisites: a defined demographic of learners, a core group of community volunteers, and current local employment data. For displaced populations, acquiring a new language is a primary survival mechanism. It dictates their ability to navigate daily life and participate in a host society. Instructing. Step 1 is auditing your curriculum. The first action is to discard generic lesson plans designed for a broad audience. This comparison shows the replacement strategy. You move from a generic textbook page to a dynamic lesson plan built on heritage materials, incorporating literature, art, and media from the learner's home countries. Next, implement translanguaging. This involves using the learner's native language as a structural bridge to help them acquire the host language. Bringing a student's native language into the classroom lowers their anxiety and validates their identity, showing them their background is an asset to be utilized. Validating a learner's cultural heritage creates a safe psychological environment. That security leads directly to higher levels of engagement with the host language. Step 2 establishes personalized access. Deploy a mobile language app or digital platform to supplement your in-person instruction. This diagram shows a mobile interface mockup. These digital tools use algorithms to adapt to individual learning paces while providing native language support. By allowing learners to practice speaking and listening anytime, the technology allows for repetition and progress outside of scheduled classroom hours. Cautionary. However, an app will fail if the learner lacks a device or a connection. The digital divide is a critical failure point. To mitigate this, you must secure physical devices for your students, establish Wi-Fi hotspots, or ensure the software has full offline capabilities. Digital tools only accelerate a student's progress if baseline technological access is equitable first. Encouraging. Step 3 moves practice out of the classroom. You will establish an experiential exchange program where the language is used in real-world tasks. To build this, recruit volunteers from the local host community and pair them directly with refugee families. You can organize a refugee cooking class or a new neighbor initiative built around a practical, shared skill. You will know the program is successful when learners report increased confidence in unprompted social interactions outside of your structured events. Practical, shared human connection cements language retention more effectively than isolated classroom study. Step 4 maps newly acquired language skills to local workforce opportunities. You will need to partner with local businesses and vocational centers. This flowchart displays the education, training, employment continuum, a pathway linking learning to the workforce. Watch how the journey progresses. It begins with basic app usage, moves to a community class, and finally leads to an apprenticeship. Equipping refugees with workplace-specific language addresses employer concerns about communication barriers and streamlines the transition into a professional role. Teaching a language without establishing a clear pathway to the workforce leaves refugees in a state of social and economic limbo. This graphic displays our completed steps: heritage validation, digital integration, experiential learning, and the employment continuum. Together, these components create a reliable path from initial arrival to the ability to participate fully in a new society. Your immediate next step is to draft a pitch for an experiential learning program and present it to one local community organization today. By executing this framework, you help learners move from isolated survival towards self-sufficiency in their new communities. Language is the tool that facilitates that move.